It's week 6 of the National Football League. And up next, it's Deshaun Watson. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Packers and the...
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Bringing him out is the future Hall of Famer, now in his 18th NFL season, Aaron Rodgers. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And that's not the start that he was looking for. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
This defense for the Packers, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
One of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Howard. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. To throw is Rodgers. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up, and he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. So, Charles, they wanted 7 on that opening drive. They didn't want to settle for a field goal.
Felt like a tone setter. You know, that's what they were looking for because a lot of teams, they'll march it downfield, and when they kick the field goal, it almost feels disappointing, doesn't it? You have a nice drive. I think this team decided, guess what? No matter what, we're going for the 6, try and put those points on the board and settle back on their heels.
But unfortunately, that mentality did not work out. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Watson now to throw. He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 37 yards. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 10 carries, 74 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they've built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Big yardage after the catch. That one lines up going for 36.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
And he's brought down. And this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range.
Back to throw, Watson. Touchdown, Packers. DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now it's Rodgers. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game, you know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a 1st.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, and they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's finally taken. Big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown. Pat Freiermuth. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. The Packers had a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And it's a Packers touchdown. Dallas Goedert, 39 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 13-7. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Throwing is Rodgers.
A quick throw knocked away, and incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And boy, he is very close close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. This is taken at the 23. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here are the Packers now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now it's Watson. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one goes for 24 yards.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense. He finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion.
Amore.
He just missed. That's how hot he is right now.
Okay.
That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
On 2nd down, Swift.
Che bello.
40 yards rushing for.
Non vedo l'ora di assaggiarlo.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice
Viva i batteri.
job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Col broccolo?
Straight ahead, Patterson. And room there to work it inside.
Io volevo il ragù di cavolo nero. Ma se facciamo polenta e pizza, amore, la pasta oggi no per me.
From the 24, Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Allora, poi lunedì facciamo la pizza. La pizza va bene. Sto freddo. Poi arriva il caldo, facciamola domani. Dai sti cavoli, io.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
E lo sapevo io, troppo tardi. Niente, ho lanciato un intercetto, mi sono distratto. Ho sbagliato.
Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Inside handoff to Mixon. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From From the gun, it's Rodgers.
That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
I know that halftime's approaching. I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his big catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. On third down, Mixon.
And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning.
So here's Greg Zuerlein now as they'll try for the field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive.
He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he's going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards, the final tally.
Julio Jones never really got going as he continued to battle injuries that found him over from Atlanta. He believes he still has a couple of big seasons left in his career, and one more of those could see him climb into the top 10 or even the top 5 all-time in receiving yards.
There he is again, another catch for Julio Jones.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, Watson. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Now Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Again, it's Watson. And he's got his man. It's the tight end, Goddard.
And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. To throw is Watson. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point off the good by Crosby. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Finds Pickens out right.
And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. From midfield, here's Rodgers.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So, well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
55 rushing yards, rushing for just 6 carries to this point.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
First down, and they go with Swift again. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Throwing again is Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
to the running game with Swift.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Forced out to his left. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
At this point, this offense, they can just roll out anything, and it will work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one.
Di Lazza questo? Sì, bello, amore.
And continue to add to their lead.
No, devi venire qua. Eccoti.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Swift going to try up the middle. And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. The kick by Crosby is good, and the lead grows to 14 and 24-10. They picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Rodgers going to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
She'll try out Shoyinka, showcasing the pass rush.
So that's quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations.
Neanche, papà.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer.
Ma guarda che è veramente zozzone,
Positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect, incomplete.
Era proprio avaro. Una persona così si chiama avara. È una persona avara che non vuole dare i soldi agli altri. Non è che li deve regalare.
And it's fielded at the 34. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Now they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal.
Perché sono fatti così. Così almeno riesco a sentire. O se mamma mi chiama, se avete bisogno di me. Capito? Grazie. Sì, amore. Sono io che decido dove vanno. È caduto. Che decido io se devo lanciare o correre o andare a destra o a sinistra. No. È un gioco. No, esistono nella realtà, questa è una riproduzione. Sì.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here's Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch it. Back now at Lambeau. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Buongiorno,
And if the timing's off just a little bit, they can really throw off a play. Like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. This offense so far on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A solid punt, but also a nice return there, 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Caught by Jones. That grab another career milestone for him. 900 career catches now.
All right, the applause is beginning, right? The applause is going on. That puts him just outside the top 20 all-time in the NFL. Next in his sights at 903, Wes Welker.
Rarefied air. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Watson, off play action. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 43. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw, Watson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. From the gun, here's Swift. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Out route pass complete to Goddard. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And he will go down outside of the pocket.
Qual è il problema?
Trying to get away, but could not. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
No, 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 no. Protesto.
Another try after the first down sack. Watson over the middle, complete. It's Patterson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Touchdown, Packers! Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Packers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. On 1st down, Rodgers. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To throw is Rodgers. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Packers pick it up. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Watson now to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. DJ Moore with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Packers are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that will increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. And they will take a knee here. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and it was their defense.
C'era? Dobbiamo controllare la classifica di Sanremo, ragazze. Dobbiamo controllare la classifica. Chi è primo, Mengoni?